Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving the honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessing unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and waiting upon Yahushai to come and deliver them. And also paying attention to the signs and times. Alright, so this is another segment of measuring the times, and we're going to jump into the third seal, okay? And that represents famine, okay? And all these things, from the third seal onto the sixth seal, it's things that are going to happen very close to each other, okay? So the first seal represented the birth of Yahushai in the earth, okay? So that was 2,000 years ago, around 2,000 years ago, okay? The second seal represented the rise of the Edomites in rulership, okay, started with Alexander the Great, Alexander the Ape, okay. So now the third seal is really an end time prophecy pertaining to from the third seal onto the sixth seal, because it's really end time prophecy pertaining to the famine. The third seal represents the famine. The fourth seal represents death, okay. The fifth seal represents martyrs, and the sixth seal represents the terrors that are going to happen in the time that Yahushua is going to come on the earth, man. Okay, so all these from the third seal onto the sixth seal are end times prophecies. So let's get into it, and Lord willing, this will be edifying. So I'll start off with Revelation 6, and let me see, 6 and 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balance in his hands. So let's chop that off, okay? Break it down. So that black horse, black represents bad, okay? It's synonymous with evil, okay? And evil represents a bad time, okay? And a horse represents power, so that horse brings evil, okay? And he that sat on it had a pair of balance in his hands, and that balance represents judgment, okay? That's the judgment for the evils that are being done in the earth. So let me bring it out real quick. Second Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15, and I believe verse 5. Second Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, death, and destruction. So that represents the seals. Okay, the seals represent these things, man. Okay, the Lord is bringing these plagues upon the earth, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And that's why even again, these from the third seal until the sixth seal is end time prophecies, because their wickedness has to be fulfilled. It says that Babylon, the sins of Babylon the Great has reached unto heaven. That's how you know that when those sins reach unto heaven, that's when you know that the Lord is gonna execute judgment on the earth. Hence the pair of balance, okay, that represents judgment, okay. So the Lord is bringing judgment on the earth for all the wickedness that's being done. So it's really a judgment, a sentence for their iniquity, okay. So it says here, and that judgment is really going to start with Esau Edom, because Esau Edom is the worst enemy, is the bad guy. Let's say the bad guy in the story. Esau Edom is the nemesis of the story. When you go into Second Ezra 6 and 9, let me read it, bring it out real quick. Second Ezra 6 and 9, and it reads, for Esau, the so-called white man, okay, the devil that the Bible speaks of, Esau is the end of the world, okay, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And when it says the end of the world, that word world in that instance it has a meaning of time, eon, okay. It's not a thing of the whole entire earth is going to come to an end. No, the earth was created to stay forever. So don't even listen to these scientists saying, oh, there's a meteor, there's a meteor coming to hit the earth, is gonna be destroyed. Oh, the sun is gonna dim out. There's not going to be any more sun in the next 50 years. No, all these things are vanity. All these things are false imaginations, man. The Lord said that the earth is going to stand forever. Okay? So when it says Esau is the end of the world, it says that Esau is the end of this time. And even tells you that Yahushua is going to come back. He has a great sacrifice in Basra. Okay, so that being said, that the Edomites are going to be in rulership when Yahushua comes back on the earth. When Yahushua, the second return of the Lord, the Edomites have to be in rulership, and that is the kingdom that we're in today. Okay, so again, and when Yahushua returns, that's going to be the end of this wicked empire. Okay, and the beginning of the kingdom of heaven on earth. Okay, so again, let me see. Second Thessalonians 2 and I'll start at 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first. So again, what's that day? The day of the Lord. Okay. Okay, let me actually let me start off at the top. Okay. So it says here, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and by our gathering together unto him. So by Yahushua being born and fulfilling prophecy, okay, and by us preaching the word unto you pertaining to him, and us being gathered by the word, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or troubled, neither by spirit, neither by words, nor by letter as any form of nor by letter as from us, as the day of the Lord, as the day of Hamashiach is at hand. So the day of Hamashiach was at hand back then. So how much more in this day? Okay, salvation is nearer than we believe. Let no man deceive you by any means. Do not be deceived, man. Keep walking in this faith. Keep walking in the doctrine, being assured of whom you learned it from, man. Okay, starting with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Okay. For that day shall not come. Okay, so the day of the Lord shall not come except there come a falling away first. So that diaspora, okay, the Israelites falling away from their heritage, okay, being scattered away among the nations, okay, and forgetting who they are, forgetting who their power is, okay, forgetting their heritage, okay. So these things have to come before Yahushua returns. So the falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay, and who is the man of sin? Who is the man of sin, the son of perdition? You have to ask yourself these questions. Who is this guy? Because this guy has to be revealed. And again, it's not this guy, is really pertaining to a people, a nation. Okay, who is the wicked that the Bible speaks of? Okay, and that being said, we're gonna have to jump to Malachi 4 and 1. It says what? It says here, no, Salakia, Malachi 1 and 4. Salakia. It says here in Malachi 4 and 1, it says, whereas Edom, who is Edom? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, okay? But it's not really a white man. He's really red because his skin, his pigmentation shows forth. He has a lack of melanin. And if you go deeper, that's a curse that the Lord has given unto him back in the time when he was Cain. Okay, when he was Cain, walking on the earth as Cain, the Lord cursed him with a curse. Okay, and what proves that, it says, my people of a curse. Okay, and what is that curse? The lack of pigmentation. Okay, and the fact that the earth was given unto the hands of Esau Edom. That's and he's not someone that keep it at home. He went and mixed his seed all over the earth. Okay, and that's why you have a lot of nations that lost their pigmentation, man. Okay, because they wanted to follow after the ways of Esau. Okay, they lost their pigmentation to dealing with the children of Esau. Okay, but that's another lesson for another time. Okay, but it says here, back to the fact that who is the son of perdition? Who are the men of sin who has to be revealed? Okay, it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call who? The Edomites. They shall call them the border of wickedness. That's the son of perdition. When you go into the word perdition, let's go real quick and bring out that word, perdition, in the blue letter. Okay, blue letter. Bear with me. I'm gonna do that as fast as possible. Let's go. It says here this son of perdition.
Strong's G 684. Apoleia. Strong's G 684. Apoleia. Apoleia.
Okay, so that's what it is. Apolaya. That's perdition, and it says what? Perdition, destruction. That's the translated destruction, waste, damnable, to die, perish, promiscuous. Okay, destroying, utter destruction of vessels. The vessels fit for destruction. Okay, a perishing ruin, destruction, okay, of money, the destruction which consists of eternal misery. And well, they went off, but that eternal misery goes into that time where they're gonna have to be slaves, um, under the reign of Yahweh Bashem, under the reign of under Yahweh Shai and the elect. Okay, they have to, in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Shai, the Edomites will have to be slaves. They're gonna have to build up the kingdom, and then they're gonna be done away with. That's that eternal misery, the misery in hell. Really, they're gonna be destroyed. There's not gonna be any more remaining of Esau, and we can go into it. I mentioned it, but let's bring out first. Like I said, the son of perdition, it really represents that vessel fit for destruction, because it says what? Utter destroying, utter destruction, ruin, destruction, perishing of vessels. Of vessels. It says vessels. So let's go into it. Who is that vessel fit for destruction? Okay. Yeah, if you it really just takes the time for you to actually read. The Bible is actually beautiful, man. Like, and again, Salakia, it's not just about reading, it's about having the spirit. If the spirit is on you, and the Lord opens your eyes, that just as it says, how are the secret things of Esau sought out? It's through the scriptures. So when you start reading the scriptures, the Lord opens your eyes, and then you start to see, okay, that makes sense. Okay? Just as it says, the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. Now you have to ask yourself, who is in control? Who is running the earth right now? Okay, who are you not allowed to speak about? Okay, who's in control? Okay, who's running the earth right now? Who's running the banks, the media, okay, the news outlets, everything, man? Who's controlling it? Who can put the whole world on lockdown? It's not the so-called Jamaicans. It's not the Haitians. It's not no country in Africa that's able to do that. It's not the Egyptians. Okay, it's the so-called white man that's able to send wicked decrees and put the whole world under his subjection, because the whole earth is given unto his hand. But then you have to ask yourself these questions, man, and you have to have the spirit to guide you the right way, so you can understand who are the man, who is these people that are fit for destruction. Okay, so it says here in so again, bringing it back to Jacob and Esau, because they're really the the main characters in this play that we call life. Okay, so it says here for the other than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but they are part of the main characters. Okay, so it says here, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Okay, it was said, and again you have to ask, what is this talking about? Who are those children? Okay, and then it's gonna say, it was said unto her, unto who? Rebecca. Rebecca, the mother of Jacob, Esau. I believe it was Rebecca. If I'm wrong, correct me on the comment board. But Rebecca, that represents the her. The elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So those are the children, and just as it said, the younger, it's like the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, we're not gonna go back into Genesis and bring out that event, but you can go in if you want to, man. Genesis 25. Okay, but it said what? Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. But it said, Salakia, the elder shall serve the younger. So that all goes into prophecy. How in the time when Israel is going to be on top, the Edomites will have to be abased. It says, "Come down from the throne, daughter of Babylon. There is no more throne for thee." Okay, sit down in the dust. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, that means sit down in the confusion. Go back in the lower state that you were in the beginning, man. In the state of a caveman. Okay, and again, the best representation, the best depiction of how Isa Edom is gonna look in the kingdom is the Planet of the Apes, the first movie. Okay, with Taylor, when these Edomites were in caves, so like it were in chains. Okay, under the rulership of the so-called monkeys, but they were really the Israelites. They were the Israelites in the kingdom to come, man. Okay, that's a representation of the kingdom to come. And Esau portrayed us as monkeys because that's how he thinks we are. But he's the real monkey, man. Esau Edom is the real monkey. Anyways, but again, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. For he said unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. And I will jump. It says here, what if the Most High, I don't know which verse, it doesn't tell me which verse it is. Let me see. Okay, verse 22. Okay. So verse 22, Romans 9 and 22, and it says, what if the Most High, willing to show his wrath, to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. And again, those are the vessels fitted for this destruction. Those are the sons of perdition. Those are the Edomites, the border of wickedness. Those are the ones that are gonna be that are fitted for destruction because that's the way they were created. Okay, it says what? They drink the blood of violence. This is like they drink the bread of violence, the bread of wickedness. Let me see. Psalms, so like a Proverbs 4 and 17, they eat the bread of wickedness. That's what they eat. That's why they're the border of wickedness. You are what you eat, man. Okay, they eat the bread of violence and drink the wine. So like they eat. So like I'm excited, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Okay, for the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, and they know not at what they stumble. Okay, they don't not they it says what the one that is not thought of shall reign, because in their mind they don't perceive in their mind that Yahushua is coming back to put them in their place, which is in the utter submission unto Jacob, as it is written, as it was prophesied, that the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's the point of the pair of the balance, okay, which represents judgment, and and again, that's the will of the Lord, that because Esau was created to serve Jacob, man. Okay, as it is written, that's the purpose that the Lord has for Esau, to be a servant. Okay, and it tells you that, and I've seen servants on horses and princes walking as servants, but all that is gonna switch up back around in this right place. Everything's gonna be flipped right side up when Yahushua comes back and reestablishes the rightful rulers of the earth, which is the Yahushua, starting with Yahushua, the 144,000, and the joint heirs. Okay, ultimately the whole Israel shall be a nation of kings and priests. Okay. So jumping on from that, real quick, Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Is Esau Edom guilty of having the Israelites a captive? Yes, because even unto this day, as it says in Jeremiah 50, I believe, the nation of the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel are held captive, and and those that held them captive refuse to let them go. Even to this day, we're still captives. They're still the 12 tribes of Israel are still captive in the land of Babylon the Great. Okay, so it says here, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saint. This is our belief that eventually all these nations, starting with Esau Edom, the confederacy, those gang members that sought to harm the apple of the Lord's eye, they will come to be judged. Okay, they will be served their sentence, which is complete submission under the Israelites, the same people that they oppressed for years and years and years, which were really the sons of the Lord, man. Okay, The Lord's gonna come and reclaim the earth, and he's gonna put every other nation under his feet. Okay, and just as it says, ask and ye shall have the heathens as a possession. So just as the and just as it says in Revelation, if you overcome the earth, if you overcome the world, I will also give you the head of the heathen. So just as the Lord obtained, he is willing to offer it unto those that overcome the earth and will not bow down to this wicked kingdom. All right, the Lord willing, the Lord willing, you brothers are still with me, man. You brothers and sisters are still with me. Okay, I hope I didn't lose anyone with all this jumping back and forth. But hey, you can always go back and rewatch the video, or you can always slow it down, go back. It's up to you, man. It's all about learning and making sure you get the points, because you don't want to even me, I don't want to miss anything. That's the spirit. The spirit is telling me to go here and go there, go here and go there. I didn't plan on doing all this talk. I really just wanted to do a quick lesson pertaining to just those two precepts. But out of those two precepts, I already brought out how many precepts, man. That's the spirit, and we're gonna keep going until we finish that next precept, the lesson. Lord willing, it is edifying, and you brothers and sisters are getting something out of it. I'm personally being fed. Just doing that, even if it's a review, I'm being fed, man. It's a beautiful thing. The spirit's a beautiful thing, man. Tawara Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. Yeah, I know you brothers and sisters, you feel the same way, man. You know, I'm just stating the obvious. All right, so let's get it. So now it says here, let me see. So I brought that out. Uh, and it's funny because I didn't mean to bring out these pieces, but I had to bring them out, man. I didn't want to, but it all goes back full circles. Okay, it all goes back full circle. So now back to Revelation 6 and 6. Okay, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see that thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Okay, so what does it, when they say measure of wheat for a penny, a measure of barley for a penny, what does it mean? It means that at one point you're gonna think you're good, but you're really not gonna be good, man. Even now we're in a state of inflation, but these people are out there thinking that they're in a time of peace and safety. Okay, the Edomites, they're setting up to do away with the American dollar. They're gonna do away with all this liquid currency. Okay, they want to establish the New World Order with the MOTB. Okay, with the RFID micro C hip. Okay, C, attach the C to the hip, and you get the Frito Lay. Okay, the chip. Okay, and don't forget the dip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the new system that Isa Edom wants to implement, and put the whole world under free bond, rich or poor, man. Everyone's gonna have to face that hour of temptation. The whole earth, man. Okay, there's no escaping it, man. Okay, because that's the will of the Lord. So all these things gonna happen. But again, these people think that they're gonna be in a good state when food is gonna be so cheap onto them. But unbeknownst to them, the devil is setting up something behind their back. So let's get into it. Second Ezra 16 and 15, I believe. Ezra 16 and let's see, which one was it? 16 and 17. Okay. Okay. And it says here, woe is me, woe is me. And that's Ezra speaking. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will deliver us in those days, and you have to remain faithful and understand that the Lord will be there for us. Just as it says, in the days of sorrow and famine, the Lord is going to be there to we will have abundance. I love that precept, man. In the days of famine and sorrow, you shall have abundance. Okay? So it says here, the beginning of sorrows. Okay, so just as I said, it starts with famine. Okay, the three woes, the three next woes are gonna be very close to one another, man. The famine, the death, the martyrs, and the terror. All these things are gonna come very close together. Okay, so the beginning of sorrows, a great mourning, the beginnings of famine and great death, the beginning of war, and the powers shall stand in fears. That's again that all goes into the seals. That goes into the famine. That goes into the death. That goes into the martyrs. That goes into the terrors that are gonna happen. The beginning of evils. Okay, the bad times. Again, the beginning of bad times. Again, representing the black horse, which represents evil times. The black represents evil, negativity. That represents again evils, man. So those are the beginning of evils, the beginning of bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourge for an amendment, for judgment. Okay, for their unbelief, for their lack of fear for Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, for the disrespect that the world has been given, not only for Yahweh, not only for the elect, those the faithful believers, but also unto the Yahweh Hashem Yahshai themselves, man. Okay, so the Lord's gonna come because it said the Lord is not mocked. The Lord is not mocked. The Lord is not gonna take no L's, man. Okay. So all the it says you're gonna be judged by every idle word that you said, man. Even if you're just joking around, but hey, the spirit bear witness, man, of how the you vex the spirits of the elect, man, just as just Lot. Okay, and the Lord hears it, man. The Lord has his angels around his men, and he sees that we're vexed constantly, man. Lord willing, we're part of that number. Okay, and the angels, they give a report unto the Lord. Look how that heathen disrespected your servant. Okay, put his name on the chopping board, man. Okay, this guy said a joke that he shouldn't have said. He's gonna end up dying from a horrible death. Just know that. Okay, the Lord reserved him for a horrible death, man. Anyways, all these things are happening. Why? For amendment, or scourges for amendment, for judgment. Okay, and again, that's what that black horse represents, with the man riding, and the rider of that horse with the balance that represents judgment. Okay, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. These people are yo. What else? What else? The Lord is bringing all that evil, and you still don't want to repent. Yo, bring more fire, man. More fire, more fire, more fire, man. If you don't want to, yo, at this point, man, yo, just bring your house shine, yo, eliminate these people, man. They will not get better. That's why you have to think in your mind, man. If you don't get this truth now, man, there's not much hope for you, man. Okay? Because even in that time, in their mind, they're gonna be so much in darkness, they won't even be able to turn to the light, man. Even when all these evils are gonna happen, it says, I believe there says there's a precept in Revelation, when all these plagues are gonna happen, they're gonna turn around and curse the Lord, man. Okay, as if that it's not enough that you're already going through hell, you're gonna go and turn around and curse the Lord, man. These people are these people are bugging. These people are crazy, man. Those are your co-workers. Those are the people you see driving next to you, in the car next to you. Those are the extras in the movies, man. They're gonna, because of their wickedness, because of their unfaithfulness. Okay, they won't be mindful to turn to the Lord, or nor understand that, oh, it's the Lord that's sending all these plagues. No, they're gonna keep going in their evil, man. Okay, because again, they have not sought to search the Lord, man. Never. It's not in their hearts to seek for the Lord, man. It says even those that have Him close to His, they praise Him with their mouth. They're far from it, from their hearts. Even the fake Israelites, those that claim that they're in the truth, they don't even know the Lord, man. You see? Yeah, man, this world, man, it has to be destroyed, man. There's a lot of wickedness on TV. There's a lot of wickedness in Israel, man. A lot of wickedness in Israel. But yeah, I digress, man. I digress. Anyways, so it says here, behold, victuals shall be so good. Salakia, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. So again, you're gonna be able to buy your junior chickens. You're gonna be able to buy your Toonie Tuesdays, or your Whopper Wednesdays. You're gonna be able to buy all those fast foods. But then it says what? They shall think themselves to be in good case. Oh, everything's good, everything's lit, man. Oh, I don't have nothing in the fridge. Don't worry, man. I'm a Uber Eats. Now I no problem, no problem. Like the Moabites say, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it says what? They shall think themselves ready. That's an inside joke. Yeah, I'm ready. That's an inside joke, man. The brothers at MTM, the brothers in Montreal, they know what I'm talking about. It says here, "Behold, victuals shall be called, shall be so good, shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Famine is like a sword, famine and great confusion." All these things are happening, but this, how can these people are so lost, man. There's so much things happening in the world now, and because it's not directly affecting you, you think you're in good case. But the thing is, the hour of temptation is gonna happen upon the whole earth. These people don't understand, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna come down with great wrath. It's like the devil is gonna come down with great wrath, man. Okay, the Lord Himself, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, will put everyone in a tough situation, in a tough spot, man. A lot of people will crack the first day. A lot of people will crack the 10th day. A lot of people will crack eventually. Okay, but we, Lord willing, we're a part of that number. The hopeful elect will not crack even unto death, man. They fear not. They fear not this world. They fear not the devil even unto death, man. Okay, even forsaking their own life to follow after Yahweh Hashem in truth and sincerity, man. It says here, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." So there's, wherever you go, there's gonna be something waiting for you, man. And eventually these people are gonna bow down. They're gonna take the chip, man. These people are already, they don't have integrity. Okay, these people, they only think about themselves, man. Okay, when their back is against the wall, they're gonna turn. They're gonna take the MOTB. Trust me, man. That's why these people in the earth, man, you can't care about these people, man. You can't care about them, man. You can only care about those that fear the Lord, because those are the people that are gonna be there for you, man. Okay? The people in the world, man, they're nothing, man. Nothing but extras in the movie, man. Because at the end, they don't fear the Lord. So can two walk together lest they be agreed, man? Okay? And again, you ultimately, you don't want them around you in that time too, because they're just magnet for destruction. Okay, the Lord wants to destroy them. You don't want to be near them. you know, especially don't, as it says, if you take the MOTB, you're gonna have boils and things of that nature. You don't want to be around these people because, oh shit, man, you're already marked for destruction. I don't want to be near you. You know. So again, it says what? I'll end it with 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung. So just to tell you how much people are gonna be dead, man, in that time, man. Because not only the famine, like I said, all these things are gonna happen one after the other. So there's gonna be so much dead. They're gonna be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities be cast down. Okay, but 2 verses up, they said that they think themselves to be in a good case. How are you in a good case? But then in the same line, right after that, there's a pause, and then it says what? There's a comma. Okay, you think yourself to be in a good case, comma. Even then shall evils grow. You think yourself you're in a good situation, but the evils are growing. Okay. And even then it says what? The famine, the pestilence, all these things are going to happen to destroy those that forsook the Lord, man, ultimately. Okay? So let's see. So that represents the famine, okay? And the latter verse, the latter part of Revelation 6:6, where it says, "And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine." Let me bring out the precept that I really enjoy bringing out. Okay, Second Ezra 16 and no, Second Ezra 2:27, which reads, "Be not weary, meaning don't worry. Okay, do not have the spirit. The Lord did not give us the spirit of fear, but of faith. Okay, be not weary, for in the day of trouble and heaviness, it's like it. For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and sorrow, be sorrowful." Who are those? The people that are in the world, those that forsook the Lord, the unfaithful, the unbelievers, man. They're gonna be worried. They're gonna be mournful. Okay, they're gonna be through. Okay, we're gonna be good. Lord willing, we're part of that number if we endure until the end. Even if we have to lay down our lives, it's a better deal than to forsake the Lord and be an enemy unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because you still have to face Him. Okay, at the end, if you die for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it's better than to die a sellout, to die without integrity, Because at the end, you still have to face Yahweh Bashim Yashai and receive your judgment. Either you're welcomed of him as a faithful servant, or you're welcome of him as a unbeliever, as a traitor, as a demon, okay, as a reject, okay. But that being said, it says in the days of when, because it's gonna happen when, that not if, when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay, and that's represents the fact that we're gonna be protected. It says in the time of famine, you shall be protected from even out of 6 troubles you shall be delivered. Out of 7 you shall be delivered. Roughly paraphrasing, that's in Job. Okay, the Lord is going to protect those that call upon his name. Yeah, anyone that calls upon the name, not anyone, but those that call in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in truth and sincerity shall be saved. Okay, if you call upon the name of the Lord in truth and sincerity, you're going to be saved, man. If the Lord will, as I read before, the Lord will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. Okay, so again, you're building up your spiritual treasures in heaven now. Okay, you're setting your treasures in heaven now while you have time, before all these things, all these evils come to pass, because we're just at the edge of all these things happening, man. Okay, don't be surprised that anytime soon you hear news, because it's a buildup. Okay, World War III is not just gonna start like this. Okay, it's a buildup, and before even World War III starts, the MOTB, the C hip, you put those together, you get the, you know, you see, you put those together, you get the MOTB, man, the mark of Beelzebub, the mark of the beast, you know. So you get that has to happen before the World War III happens, man. Okay, so all things happen according to the Lord's will, according to his according to his timing. Just as he said, before the day of the Lord comes, there has to be a falling away first. The falling away came, and now those and the son of perdition had to be revealed. Isa Edom is being revealed. It said that what, the liberal shall not more be called, the vile person shall not more be called liberal. Okay, they're gonna realize, well, that guy is the wicked. Okay, people are gonna realize, man. And that's why he's gonna come down with great wrath. Okay, that's why he's gonna have to kill. He's gonna have no choice but to shore his horn and bring out the sword, because now he has nothing else to do, man. Okay, when your back is against the wall, your kingdom is on his way out. Yo, come on, you have nothing else to do but to resolve unto your best weapon, which is the sword. Okay, your best tactic. Okay, with that being said, that's what it represents, man. The third seal, which represents famine, the black horse, the black horse, and the pair of balances, which represents judgment and the evils that are about to happen, man. The beginning of sorrows, man. Yeah, and we're close to approaching these times. And even then, I just read an article today pertaining to how in Gaza there's a lot of people dying of hunger. They said they're dying of starvation because of the effects of war. These things are gonna happen on the western side of the earth. Trust me, and just wait for it, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next lesson, Baba Bal, Kwam Yashala. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Stay tuned, Lord willing. Until next time, Baba Bal, shalom, shalom, shalom.